Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Lucas, and this is Doing the Deal. Today we're going to be taking a look at what is ultimately going to be the end of our broccoli in our Grow Ace setup in our basement grow room up here in New England. The broccoli it grew well, it looks healthy, roots look great, all that fun fancy jazz. But the heads just kind of grew and then flowered right away. So we had messed up something along the way, whether it was within our nutrients, within our light cycle or our feeding cycle, or the environment within the tent. It has been very hot over these past several weeks. So maybe a combination of all of those things. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking our broccoli out. We're going to take off any heads that I want to eat, and I'm going to eat those. But the rest of them are at this moment in time doing us nothing else, and I'll show you those in a minute. In addition to the broccoli, we got 3 pepper plants in there that are kicking ass and taking names, which is great because our ultimate goal is to get this back to growing some peppers because the family likes those, and they're fun to grow, so we're going to get back after that. So our goal is to take our broccoli out. We're going to get this whole thing down to 3 nodes, kill half of the lights, and run our 3 pepper plants, while our others that we have started under our little table thing, I'll show you, are starting to do the deal. And as soon as those are ready, we'll get them in the system. In addition to that, we are going to work on changing out our media. We are going to move away from the Hydroton. It was suggested and recommended in my last video, so I appreciate that person right there. I'm going to fully take that advice, and I'm going to jump in with both feet, and we're going to do it. I'm done messing with Hydroton. I can't stand this stuff. But we ultimately started with it because it was familiar, and that may not have been the best option, but it is what we went with. So we are going to create our own potting mix to put in here using cocoa coir, as well as perlite, and I think we're going to add a couple of other amenities along the way. So we're going to get in here right now. I'm going to take a look at the broccoli and how everything's cooking and the peppers. Then we're going to try to bust it down as neat and clean as we possibly can, get it set up to 3 sites, and get the 3 pepper plants we have in our new potting mix. So hopefully they survive through that. We've created the potting mix and we've been using it in our smaller tent, our 4x4. We got 4 plants in there. And it seems to be kicking ass and taking names. We started the seeds in the mix that we created. For the one we created, we used cocoa coir, perlite, and then I put worm casings in it. And we're running that, and it seems to be working fantastic. So we're going to try to duplicate this in here with our peppers so that we can get after some peppers. So without any further ado, let's flip this around and let's take a look at the what I'm going to refer to as a indoor broccoli learning experience. Not all good, not all bad, but yeah, let's peek it. All right, so here we go. I got the one light up real high. But you can see some of the smaller heads of broccoli I've started taking off that we're gonna eat. But yeah, just straight into flower mode, which isn't all that exciting. Some of them 2, I think I said that in my previous video, 2 in here is definitely far too many. We did get what would have been big size heads, not this one. But some of these other ones right here, these are massive broccoli plants that we have in here. I'm gonna take this head for sure. It's starting to flower, but that's okay. I'll just eat it for dinner today. But I think some of it might have been, if I would have got them as soon as I thought they were ready, instead of trying to get bigger heads, we might have been okay. Could have cut it and called it a day. Deleted it 1 note at a time or whatever. But yeah, here's our peppers. We've got one coming in right here, looking really, really good. We got this one right over here. And here is our cayenne pepper that's got some peppers on it. So we're gonna harvest our broccoli, dispose of, clean up, the tent. We're gonna try to transplant our peppers and then get them in that new soil mix and start cooking from there. We do have our other peppers started here on the deal. We're coming in with our mix that we've made. So we're ready to load this up with, I think in the beginning when we first started, we had 12 in here. I think we'll run that again, 6 in each side, 1 plant in each. So, but for now, we're gonna get this stuff out. We're gonna kill half of the system, hopefully get these replanted. So I'll catch you guys on the other side of that. All right, guys, here we are, finally all set up, all cleaned, and rocking and rolling. We set our float level. We've got our lights set for 12 on and 12 off, 30-minute fade in, 30-minute fade out. And we are watering twice a day, 2 hours after the lights turn on, and then I think it's 8 hours later. That's what we've been rocking in our first go with this in our smaller tent with 4 nodes. So we'll see. We've got half of it shut down, right? I wasn't very picky on the routing and stuff for the for the water lines, as we've got our other pepper plants popping up, and as soon as they're ready to go, we'll be good to go. Yeah, so there's that. A lot more work than I expected, but let's flip it around and get some final thoughts even. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for tuning in, checking us out, seeing what we got going down on our New England basement grow room. A little upset that the broccoli didn't go the way I wanted it to go, but you live and you learn, and we keep going. I still have a massive broccoli mess that I need to clean up. I'll post some pictures of the cleaning and the stuff up in here somewhere as we talk about it. I have high hopes for the new media, and excited to get back to some peppers so that we can once again start drying peppers and fermenting peppers and doing things with peppers, because that's really a lot of fun. Like always, you have any questions, comments, concerns, please post them in the bottom before. If you have any advice, it's always welcome. I do like the advice that I've gotten out in the community, and we have jumped into some of that with both feet. So fingers crossed, everything goes. We keep doing the deal, keep cooking, and we'll go from there. Cheers, y'all. Appreciate the support and the love, and enjoy the rest of your day.